Good morning, America. We're here to talk about whether or not the American dream is in fact achievable. I'm here sitting next to Lauren Nunez. I myself, Brandon Hitchcock. We're going to talk to you a little bit about the American dream. Take it away.
All right, so the big question floating around the world lately is the American dream actually achievable? And due to both the distribution of wealth and minimum wage and other various issues, it is a very debatable and highly contested topic. What does the American dream mean to you?
The American dream means to me is the ability to get the education you want, to be able to raise your family, to find a job that you love that can make a good living, and to raise your kids in a good environment. That's the American dream.
Do you think it can be achieved?
It can be achieved. It has to start at home. It has to start with your parents sacrificing for you and laying the foundation for you to do the work ethic. Is the schools there, the opportunities to go to college are there, whether it be through a JC, four-year school, all those opportunities are there. You just got to take advantage of it, and you got to do the work, and it can be achieved.
Jake Fernandez here, professional baseball player for the Oakland Athletics. You know, when I was a little boy in American Dream, I didn't know what it was. You know, all I focused on baseball, and hitting home runs and doing 155 miles an hour. That'll make you a lot of money. And now I'm pretty comfy. I got a big old truck. No house though. I spent all my money on my truck. But I play professional baseball. American dream is definitely possible if you can throw really fast and hit home runs. But if you just want to be flipping burgers and stuff, oh no. You need to find something to do. You got to get a talent, hit the weight room, get jacked.
So starting off with distribution of wealth, it is a well-known fact that the top 1% have monopolized most of the capitalistic society that we live in. However, it is a fact that the top 1% is currently holding about 38% of all privately held wealth in the United States. In addition to that, the bottom 90% hold 73% of all debt, according to the New York Times. So Brandon, do you really think we need a lower class in order for the upper classes to function in society?
Well, to a certain extent, yes. The U.S. being such a capitalistic society where wealth really just allows you to buy a greater amount of goods, but someone needs to produce goods at a lower cost than what they make for both the upper class and the lower class to function in society. Ms. Nunez, now, with minimum wage being as low as it is, do you think it's enough for Americans to make a comfortable living?
Well, before we discuss this topic, we must establish that the minimum wage for any general region varies based on what state and what county you are in. However, the average national minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. If you work a 40-hour week, it adds up to $290 a week, which is $15,080 a year, which seems like a decent amount of money. However, the average national cost of living for one individual is $28,458 a year, which is almost double what one would make on minimum wage. Adding on to that, the monthly cost for one adult and one child living in a house together would be $3,943. Times that by 12, that's $47,316 a year. So if one parent is working minimum wage 40 hours a week, there is no way they're going to be able to earn a comfortable living in our society. So, is the American dream achievable? Well, first and foremost, as we saw earlier, the American dream varies from person to person on their own interpretation. While some believe that it was hard work and dedication that led them to achieve their goals, others recognize that it was their coincidental circumstances and natural abilities that let them be able to thrive in life. However, if your personal interpretation of the American dream is working up to having a financial surplus, then unless you are in that top percent of our nation's population who was born into money, it will be very difficult for you to reach your goal.
Jake Fernandez again. The American dream is what needs to happen, If you want to make it in America, you need to just focus on the American dream. Making money to sustain in this life to your lifestyle. You gotta make enough money for your lifestyle. That's what it is.
At the end of the day, when it all boils down,
the American dream is just another fancy word for the pursuit of happiness. Everyone wants to be happy in life. Isn't that the real goal? So if your happiness includes working from nothing all the way up to buying a mansion, well, then good luck. However, not all people dream of happiness as the same thing. If your idea of happiness is being able to live paycheck to paycheck, while still maintaining the safety and security of your family, then by all means, go out, get a job, work hard, and the American dream is definitely possible.
And that's it on the American Dream. Good morning, America. Today,
Why are you starting again?
Ms. Nunez, with minimum wage being so low, minimum fatalistic? Why? No. Like that?
It's for the camera angle.
Our only corporate person.
We got it.
Okay.
I'm standing here with Lauren Nunez in this microwave talking about the American Dream.
No, just that's it.